Wow. Wow. So many changes, so many things happening, boys and girls. I'm excited. I'm pumped to be here with you, boys and girls, here today. As you saw in the intro video or the promo video for this thing, today is all about reigniting all of you cool kids and stop coasting. Stop contemplating checking out in this thing that we got a vision. There's a vision for us to do, and I want to get you guys fired up for the second half, right? If this is we're actually in the third quarter of 2025, guys, and I want to get you guys pumped up because we want to help you get towards your purpose, your calling, whatever that is, and give you the power and the energy to be able to handle what it is that God has laid on your heart. So thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. I'm telling you today, if you woke up today thinking your best years are behind you, stop. Stop, listen, collaborate, and listen. Here's the thing. You've been lied to because the second half of what's coming isn't about retirement. It's about ReFIREment. And whether you're 40, 50, 60, 70, or you're just looking for something different, to get something out of life different than what you've been getting up until this point, this is the episode for you, baby, because you've still got some gas in the tank. Hey, listen, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being on here. This is the FuNLiFe Community's Childlike Faith podcast for all of you Christian entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale your business to be able to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. So thank you for being on here with us. Listen, this whole thing, I just want to make sure that you guys understand and know that there is so much more than what you have been getting up till this point. And I want to help you access that. I want to help you get into whatever that is for you. Because today on Transformation Tuesday, I'm here to tell you, just because you're getting older, you ready? Doesn't mean you got to grow colder. And so this episode is for all of you comeback kids, right? The reinventors, the ones who still feel a deep spark deep down inside, even though when the world is telling you to slow down. And so you guys know that here in the FuNLiFe community, the reason we have the octopus as our logo is because we focus around the 8 key areas of people's lives. And we also focus around the 8 key primary motivating factors of what gets everybody going and excited, and the 8 key habits that we help you guys to be able to be more, do more, and have more in this playground that we call life. So if you're just joining us, appreciate you being on here. Hey, down in the comment section, tell us where you're watching from, what's going on, what's happening, how can we support you, how can we encourage you? You got any questions? Shoot them my way on this episode. Let's see if we can't make this little interactive thing. So here's the thing. We talk about the 8 key areas of people's lives. They're mental, they're spiritual, they're physical, right? They're family, they're financial, they're personal, the career. We even added the community to be able to help you give back to your community, right? You can't give that which you don't have. And so the ultimate gift is one of legacy. And so here's the deal. You ready? If you think about those 8 key areas in a wheel, right? A spoke of the wheel. If one of those spokes is broken or missing or something is wrong with it, right? That whole wheel wobbles. So my question is this. If your life was a wheel, how would you trust that wheel on the freeway at 80 miles an hour? Guys, I'm telling you, that's a little different thing. So let's be honest, right? You ready to be honest? They say honesty is a good thing, right? Now it's time to ask you, which of those areas is the one that you need the most attention in your next season, in what you're trying to accomplish, and what is it? Tomas, welcome, my man. Hey, one of our cool kids we just added to the FuNLiFe community. Thank you for being on here. Appreciate you. Love you, man. Thank you. Because listen, here's the thing. We're talking about ReFIREment, not retirement. You've got so much more to give. You've got so much more in the tank, guys, and you need this. There's a reserve in there. You guys may think you're running on E or the gas light has come on, but there's a reserve in there. God put something inside of you, and my goal is to activate, and for some of you older kids, reactivate that childlike faith that is inside of you so that you really can live out your childhood dreams in this playground that we call life. And that's what we're doing. That's why we do what we do. Because here's the thing. ReFIREment starts by realigning those areas that have been neglected, ignored, or just flat out abandoned. That's why we do what we do. I'm telling you, here's the thing. My coach tells me this. Don't live your life reacting to what happens. Live it in response to your calling. He says that your calling isn't meant to fit who you are today. It's meant to fit who you were created to become. So if it feels a little awkward, yeah, guess what? You have to grow into it. right? Don't react to the world. Don't react to the negativity. Don't react to those things that are outside of your control. Respond. Respond with what you're able to do. Respond with what is within your control. And I'll tell you, I want you to read that again. Don't live your life, right? Listen to this. Don't live your life reacting to what happens. Live it in the response of your calling, right? I can't remember the gentleman's name. I think it was Charles or Schwab or Swindoll. Somebody says that life is 90% what happens to, or life is 90% what happens to you, 10% how you respond to it. How do you respond, boys and girls? I'm telling you, that thing that is inside of you that's pulling at your heartstrings, that's pulling at you to be able to go out there and do it, that project that you never got around to. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you guys know, you feel me, right? That voice that's whispering, there's still more. Guys, I'm telling you, that's your calling. When you know what you do, you know how to do it, you know why you do it, right smack dab in the middle of that Venn diagram is the fun zone. That's where you're doing the absolute best with the least amount of effort. And I'm telling you guys, there's still more in the tank, right? The Bible says it this way, 2 Timothy 1:6. For this reason, I remind you to fan the flame, that gift of God which is within you. Fan the flame. You've been out there at the campfires. It needs a little bit of oxygen. You got to fan that flame. And what happens? Even if there's a little bit of ashes, even there's a little bit of the spark down there, that fan, that flame reignites it into a raging inferno. So I'm telling you, boys and girls, don't retire it, right? Don't shelf it. Don't put it on the shelf. Don't put it out there to retire. Don't even downgrade it, right? As my buddy Daniel Gomez says, it's time to accept the upgrade, right? Fan that flame. Fan it, baby. Fan it. Let's do it. So here's the thing. You don't need a second chance. You don't. I'm telling you. You just need a second reignition. You need a ReFIREment. And that's what we're talking about here on Transformation Tuesday. Because Pedro's Fun Fact, right, is brought to you by the Cool Kids All Access Digital Vault. Go right there, FuNLifeCoaching.com. Access it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Check it out. It's only $199 a month. It comes with coaching. It comes with the monthly masterclass that happens on the second Tuesday of every month. So here's the thing, guys. He says, did you know Colonel Sanders? Yeah, that guy. The Kentucky Fried Chicken. He didn't franchise his first KFC until he was 62 years old. He went from rejected, broke, and nearly hopeless, guys, to building a global brand. Moral of the story, you ready? It's never too late. Because when your calling hits, I'm telling you, there's still a pulse there. And as long as there's a pulse, as long as there's breath in you, it's never, never too late. So grab your apron, your vision board, your Bible, your business plan, whatever that is, and let's get refired, baby, because we're going to fan that flame and we're going to get you to where it is that you need to get to. All right, guys, here's the thing. Close your eyes for just a second. You ready? Close your eyes for just a second. Unless you're driving. That's probably a bad thing. Here's the thing. Visualize yourself waking up with energy, with clarity, and the joy of knowing that you're aligned with your purpose, that you're using your gifts, you're making the impact, right, that you need to be able to make. You're doing exactly why you've been put on this earth to do. And you guys know my prayer here lately has been, Lord, give me the wisdom, the courage, the confidence, and the conviction to do the thing that you've put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you, in a way that gives you glory, and it serves the cool kids that you've given me to serve, the people that you've given me to serve. So now imagine never doing that. Imagine all those people that were waiting on you to do that thing, and it never happened. And so I don't want you to live in that quiet resignation. I want you to make sure that you wake up, that you go out there, you get refired, and you do that thing that God put you on this earth to do. I don't want you to hide your talent. Stop burying your talent. Stop being so, and don't misunderstand me. Stop being so humble that you don't want to. I was on a phone call yesterday with a gentleman, has a great gift, has a great talent. He's written books. He's done all this thing. And he just says, I don't want to come across salesy. I don't want to come across as a person who does. Guys, stop it. Stop devaluing yourself. If God has given you a quote, if God has given you a story, if God has given you something, I'm telling you, you need to share that with the world. You need to give it. You need to bless it with your genius. You need to bless it with your gift. And I want you to give that back to the world, because that is exactly what God wanted you to do. For you guys that don't want to do that, I'm telling you, you're no better than the guy that hid his talent. What happened to what did the master tell him? You wicked you wicked servant. Guys, I don't want to be guilty of that. Not around here. Not this cool kid. No, not under my watch. No, not happening. So here's the thing. If this message lit you up, okay, I want you to go ahead, contact me, johnnywan.com. You shoot me a text, give me a call, 903-570. Let's get serious about designing your second half. That's what I love about sports, right? You go out there, you plan, you prepare. A lot of you coaches out there that do the sports, right? You plan, you prepare, you design a plan, a game plan. You go out there, you execute. At halftime, you're like, is this working? Is it not working? If it's working, you keep doing it. If it's not working, what do? Make an adjustment. Yeah, you guys know this. So here's the thing, guys. Right now, you may be in that halftime. What do I do? What do I not do? You know there's more. You know that God's calling you for more, but you're devaluing yourself. You're not giving yourself enough credit. And so I want to help you build that plan, a purpose, and a rhythm that excites you again, the thing that gets you pumped up, the thing that gets you moving and going. And so that's the thing that I want you guys to be able to do. I don't want you to have any reservations. I don't want you to live your life with regret. I don't want your number to get called and all of a sudden you're sitting there telling me, hey, Kylie, good morning. Here's the thing. I don't want your number to get called and get told, hey, listen, you wicked servant. You did not do what I put you on this earth to do. I want you guys to get around people who see your fire and add fuel to it, that fan that flame, that fan that thing that gets you pumped up, that gets you stirred up. And I want you to stir that gift that is inside of you. I want to help you do that, guys, because here's the thing. That's exactly what I do as a speaker, as a coach, as an MC for events. I help bring the spark. I was at an event this past weekend in San Antonio, and I'm telling you, getting up on that stage with that big digital board behind us, I'm telling you, it wasn't hard to get it going because there was something inside of those people that if they just simply go back and act on one of those things, I'm telling you guys, Kylie, you're too kind. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So listen, if you're ready to refire, hey, johnnywan.com. Go to FuNLifeCoaching.com, scroll past the digital content library, and go to book a call. I want to have a one-on-one conversation with you. This may not be a good fit, but I can point you in the right direction. Hey, you got an event coming up? You know somebody has put an event, whether it's at a school, whether it's at a local meeting, whatever that is, a dentist convention, we're going to get those boys and girls fired up about filling some cavities. Whatever that is, bring me to your next event or just tag me down below. If you know a group that needs a little jolt of joy, a little bit of increase of faith or some phenomenal focus, guys, it's time. Whatever it is, it's time to stop drifting. It's time to start driving with purpose. It's time to start leading with why God put you on this earth. So we're not going to retire. We're going to refire. So cool kids, if this helped you, again, if this resonated with you guys, I want you to go ahead and show up and show out. So whether you're 40, 50, 60, 70, whatever that is, the gentleman I was talking to, he was 73 years old. 73 years old, and he knew he had more to give. He just couldn't see it for himself. And I hope he figures it out. We got another call set up with him, but I cannot wait for him to see what he's got an incredible gift. But if he doesn't believe it, can't really help him out. So here's the thing, guys. Thank you. You need to believe in yourself. You need to take the action. You need to do this thing. So help yourself by being able to do more, be more, and have more in this playground that we call life. Because this whole thing is all about making sure that you're helping other people. You know, what were we told? You guys know what we were told, right? The number one thing, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, body, spirit, strength, all that, right? The second was like unto the first, to love your neighbor as yourself. Listen, guys, I'm out of time. You guys are going to have to come back tomorrow on Win This Day Wednesday as we continue, right? We only got about 2 weeks left before this whole thing comes to an end on the daily lives. We're going to take it to the next playground. And if you're going to come along, I'm telling you, I don't want you to miss out. So, hey, listen, this has been your playground guide, JohnnyQuan.com, here in the Fun Life community. This is the Childlike Faith podcast for all of you Christian entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale your business to be able to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. And today was all about getting refired, not retire. We're not putting it on the shelf. We're not putting it out in the pasture. No, baby, we are going to go all out. When the Lord comes, he's going to find us climbing a new mountain not sliding down an old one, baby. So if this got you motivated, if this got you pumped up, that's why I'm here. Wait till you see the paid version of JohnnyWan.com. Adios.